another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. In today's episode, we'll be seeing what new decks have been and opening a few. So if you're hyped to see what cool cards we get today, just leave us a like button down below. And we'll see what's going on. If you have any things to do, then we'll give us a program as well. Abyss encounters. So we do have some cool new possible cards to be getting. It's cool, some aliens in here. There's waters, as well as some other cool stuff, so let's go. First we have Vile Pawn Archfiend. The controller of this card pays 500 life points during each of its standby phase. This is not strong. When this card is targeted by effect of a card controlled by your opponent, where resolving the effect, rolls it card, so it dies. As a result, is 3 negate the effect and destroy the opponent's card. As long as this card remains face up the field, your opponent cannot attack. The Archfiend monster accepts Archfiend. Mermaid Archery. Once per turn, you can target one face-up level 3 or lower monster you control. Equip that target to its card. While equipped with a monster by this effect, this card gains 800 attack. If this card is destroyed, you can destroy the monster equipped to this. And Fishbowl Planter. Fish effect monster. Once while this card is in the graveyard, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. If there is a water monster, special summon this card from your graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. Mystical Fast Morphe. Each time an opponent monster's effect is activated, place one spell counter on this card. When that effect resolves, you can send this card with 6 or more spell counters to the graveyard. Add one spell from your deck to your hand. Alien Mars. The effects of all effect monsters with 8 counters are negated except Alien Mars. Pandemonium. Neither player has to pay life points during the standby phase for Archery monsters. Each time player's Archery monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, except by battle, that player can add one Archery monster from their deck to their hand with a lower level than the card destroyed. Alien Skull, 4 stars, 1600. You can trigger one face-up level 3 or lower monster on your opponent's side, and could special summon this card to your opponent's side of the field. If you special summon this monster this way, place 1 A counter on this card. And you cannot special summon or set at the same turn. Alien Overlord. You can remove 2 A counters from anywhere on the field to special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can place 1 A counter on each face-up monster your opponent controls. This is 300. You can only control 1 Alien Overlord. Golden D2O. Tribute 2 Duration and 1 Oxygen in your hand or field. Special summon 1 Water Dragon or 1 Dragon Cluster from your deck, hand, or graveyard. If Water Dragon or Water Dragon Cluster is sent from the field to your graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, add this card to your hand. You can only use it effect once per turn. Mirror Ladybug. If you control at least 1 face-up monster and have no monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned this way, this card's level comes equal to the total levels of all other monsters you control. If the level of this card is higher than 12, destroy this card. Alien Warrior. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, place 2 A counters on the monster that destroyed it. Showdown of the Secret Sense Scroll Techniques. When your opponent activates a spell trap card, monster effect, with the same name as a card in the graveyard, negate the effect activation, and if you do, destroy the card. Overlord, the A-Zone. If your opponent's monsters battle an alien monster you control, the opponent monster loses 300 attack and defense damage, as well as the 300 monsters, 300 attack and defense and loses anyone who's battling an alien. Infernal Queen Archfiend. The controller of this card takes 500 life points for each standby phase. When this card is targeted by the effect of a card controlled by your opponent, resulting in the effect, well, 6 side dice. As a result, it is 2 or 5, negate the effect and destroy the opponent's card. As long as this card remains at the field during your standby phase, increase the attack of one archery monster by 1,000 points to the end of the turn. Yeah, no blood. Oh, something good, something good. Mercury King. When the card is removed from the field, you can special summon as many Mercury King from the graveyard. Gishki's Mollusk. When this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Then return them on the top or the bottom of your deck and then on. An Archfiend Cavalry. It's not foiled, but we might still. If this card is on the field, it's destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one Archfiend monster in your graveyard, except Archfiend Cavalry, special summon that target. What's this left? Cosmic Horror Gangly. If you're attributing a monster on your side of the field that is owned by your opponent, this card can be non-summoned with 1 tribute. Once per turn, you can place an area counter on a monster on your opponent's side of the field. Dominion. If target 1 card you control, right? ASL brings by a string, each of your standby bids put 1 ace counter on the control. Down the retreat to return all monsters to your hand. Gishki's Revealer. When this card is no more fits on, you can target one other monster you control. Turn that target to your hand. You must control another physical Gishki monster. Despair Uranus. When this card is tribute summoned, where you control no spell or cards, you can activate this effect. Your opponent declares either continuous spell or continuous trap. Then you select 1 card of that type directly from your deck. Target 300 attack for each face up spell trap card you control. Face up cards in your spell trap and that will be destroyed by card effects. Oh, this might be something good. Alien Hunter. If this card destroys a monster with a counter by battle, it can attack once again in a row. Crop Circle. Send any number of monsters from your side of the field to the graveyard to activate this card. Select from your deck 1 alien monster whose level is equal to terror levels set monsters and switch summer. It's still a whale. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can tribute 2 water monsters to special summon this card. You now use the effect of whale once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can set 1 sea stealth attack directly from your deck. Once per turn when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets 1 monster you control. Quick, but you can negate the variation if you do that. That's what we've got in there. No ultra rares, but no foils, but I'll go for another one. And we'll see what we get. Face of Scatterburst. Select 1 face-up alien monster you control, destroy it, and distribute a new A counters equal to the level among opponent's specific monsters. Damage die. Half the damage you take this turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Half all the effect damage you take this turn. You cannot half the same damage twice with this effect. Plasma Ball. This card can attack your opponent directly. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, or its cut. Implanetary Pathly Spawning Beast. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, while this card is in your graveyard, you can summon this card from your graveyard. If summoned this way, banish this card when it needs to fill continuing. Big rubbish effect on 5-star monster. Archfiend General. You can discard this card to the graveyard and add 1 Pandemonium from your deck to your hand. If this card is on the field, Pandemonium is not on the field, destroy this card. So most Archfiends need Pandemonium on the field as well. ASO Incubator. Each time an A counter is removed from play by a card effect, place 1 A counter on this card. When this card is destroyed, distribute the A counter on this card in mind. Gone Flying Fish. You contribute one other fish monster, then target one flying food. Target. Snake and the rest. Until the end of your next turn after this card resolves, neither player can add cards from the deck to the hand for one. Defeat Humanity. During your main phase, you can discard this card. This turn, your opponent cannot activate spells, traps, trap effect, or monster card effects when a Gishi monster is ritual summoned when, or when a Gishi ritual summon is activated. Different Dimension Deep Sea Trench. When this card resolves, banish one water monster from your hand graveyard face up on the field. Then when this face up card on the ritual summon. Brainwash Field. Select one monster with at least one A counter on your opponent's side of the field and take control of that monster. During each of your end phase, remove one A counter from the control monster. Or A counters are removed from that monster or that monster is destroyed the card. After your meditation, reveal one ritual spell card in your hand to target 2 Gishi monsters. Downbeat, tribute one face-up monster, special summon from your deck, one monster of the same origin type, and tribute that retributed monster of no field, but one level left. Activate one downbeat per turn. Gishki Aquamira, super rare. This card can be used as a ritual summon. Any Gishki ritual monster. You must also tribute monsters from the field on your hand to total level equals the level of the ritual monster you can summon. You can shuffle this card from the graveyard into your deck. Target one Gishki ritual monster in the graveyard. You can target. Gishki Photo Mirror. This card can be used to ritual summon any Gishki ritual monster. You must also pay life points equal to the level 5 in this card. Okay. Cherokee Archfiend. This card cannot be normal summon or flip summon unless you have an Archfiend monster on your side of the field. The controller of this card pays 800 life points. When this card is targeted by the effect of a card controlled by your opponent, when resolving the effect, roll a 6-sided dice. If results is 2 or 5, negate the effect, destroying that card. The effects of an effect monster that this card destroys is double balance. Moke. Flying Spacer Saucer Miscue. When this card is face up on the field, you can select and add one alien card from your deck to your hand. So it's conducting your normal draw and your effect. So you should get your full face like that. Orbital Bombardment. Send one alien monster from your side of the field to the graveyard to activate this card. Destroy one spell trap on the field. Do one more, and then we'll be done. Now let's see if we can get any super rares or any foils. Let's over and let's see what we can still have. Handmade on Watch Chair. As long as this card remains up on, face up on your side of the field, handmade on your side of the field is not destroyed by your opponents. Gishki Advance. Once per turn you can choose one Gishki monster from your deck and pass it into Corruption Zealot. I didn't read that, I'll read that one in a minute. Read that. Spot Circle. Damage and Vacancy. Alpha Max. When you take damage by battle or by card effect, gain life points equal to the damage took. Again, Mirabab, Archfiend Soldier, which is what? 1900, 4-star here. Good. Alien Skull, Alien Ray. Plays a counter on the face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field. After this card has been flipped face-up, when it is destroyed by battle, it's turned in the graveyard for Castle Ball, flying toss on the ski, and overload. Turn to Tishkano. When this card is special summon, change all other special summon monsters on your field to press down the use turn. Gishki Beast. When this card is normal summon, you can target one level 4 or lower Gishki monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. Mythical Festival. Desperate Archfiend. The control of this card pays 500 life points. When this card is targeted by an effect of a card controlled by your opponent, roll a 6-sided dice, and the result is 3 negate the effect and destroy the card. When Archfiend is on your side of the field, if it destroys its graveyard, you can send this card to your hand of Hurricane Archfiend. Alien Mother. If this card destroys a monster with an A countered by battle and sends it to the graveyard, special summon the destroy monster on your side of the field in the battle phase. When this card is removed from the field, a monster that was special summoned. A cell recombination device. Target one face-up monster on your side. Send one alien monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, place A counters on that monster equal to the level that monster. During your main phase set, determine this card you send to the graveyard, you'll manage this card from the graveyard out. It's like it really. Alright. One of them we didn't read. That one. It's on the counter on the table. Nope, I'm gonna do one more. I've got time to. See if we get lucky this time round. Kishkinola. When this card is normal summoned, you can excavate the top 5 cards in your deck and send any excavated ritual spell cards and Gishki monsters to your graveyard. Also place the other cards on the bottom of the deck in any order. Shadow Knight Archfiend. The controller of this card pays 900 life points. When this card is targeted by the effect of a card controlled by your opponent, plus 6 dice. If the draw is 3, negate the effect and destroy the monster. Further damage of this card is your opponent's half. Okay, so it's 1,000 rather than 2,000. Dark Bishop Archfiend. The controller of this card pays 500 life points. When an Archfiend monster card on your side of the field is targeted by the effect of a card controlled by your opponent, roll 6-sided dice. If the result is 1, 3, or 6, negate the effect and destroy the full card. Alien Hypno. Like one reference. This card is treated as a normal monster while face up on the field or in the graveyard. When this card is face up on the field, you can normal summon it to have be treated as an effect monster with this effect. During your main phase, you can select one monster your opponent controls with an A counter. Take control of it while this card is on the field. During each of your end phase, remove one A counter, which means that if all A counters are removed from one monster. Great. Golden Flying Fish, another World the A Zone, and Ace Alien Kit place one A counter on all monsters special summon to your opponent's side of the field. And if the monster has an A counter back to an alien, and then it's 300. Reading damage. Alien Mom. Hero Captain Go, you can discard this card to the graveyard and one scraper to your deck. Your hand if special is not good points. A Tasmanian Devil. When this card brings your opponent's monster by battle, you can add one level 4 or lower type of monster. is Zara Queen Archfiend. It's Zara Queen and it's Gene Cane, ultra rare. If this card is normal summoned, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You can reveal 1 ritual monster or 1 ritual spell card among them and add it to your hand. Also, after that, place any remaining cards on top of your deck. Underworld Egg Collection, Egg Clutch even. When a face-up fish sees up an aqua type monster, you can close banish and 1 level 4 or lower fish set. And if you choose a Terror Rogue, you can ritual summon this card by any Gishki ritual spell. Once per turn, you can declare 1 card type, monster, spell, or trap. Your opponent can discard 1 card to negate this card effect. Otherwise, both players send 1 card of the declared type from the main deck to the graveyard. And let's go. Sound of the sheet. Turkey Archfiend. 50 Mars, and Mystical Piper. Ultra rare as well. You contribute this card to draw and reveal 1 card. If that card is a level 1 monster card, draw 1 more card. Effect of Mystic Piper can only be activated once. Okay. Excelling Spater, 5-1 Archfiend, 100 Footed Horror. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monster, you can normal summon this card without its original attack. Some sweet new cards that we've got. We've still got a few to get as well, like loads, but we've got some. So I will try and make a deck out of it, see what happens with it. We will go from there. I'll probably try and make an alien deck. Hopefully. Yeah. I'll catch you guys next time when we use our alien deck if we manage to make one. Okay, catch you guys there. Bye!